Hi everyone, I'm Maeve and I am so excited to announce that POPSUGAR Fitness is partnering with P.volve on an exclusive workout plan. The 21-day total body sculpt includes quick and effective workouts using our P-ball and P-band. Here's a sneak peek of a few of the moves from the program. Are you ready? Let's do this. So I have Christina and Danny with me today, and we begin every workout finding our P-stand. So shifting your weight into your heels, feet or hips with distance, soften your knees, squeeze your glutes, and lift your chest to engage your core. Roll your shoulders down your back and reach your arms up in line with your shoulders. Take your left leg, step back, catch the ball of your foot. Now create a 90-degree angle with your left arm, bring your other hand to your hip. Squeeze your inner thighs, cross and reach, and then return and catch. 5 more. Reach and return. You're squeezing your inner thighs, creating length in the side of your body, and turning on your obliques. Good, 1 more, reach and return. Take your left leg a little bit wider and drop the heel. Bring your arms to your chest, palms face in. Drive off your front heels, you rotate and return. Opening up your chest and use your inner thighs to return. So continue here to press off your front heel to turn on this glute and use your core and your inner thighs to return. You have 2, bring it in. Last one, really stretch and return. Good, back to that P-stance, arms shoulder height. Drop your shoulders, second side. Catch the ball of the foot, create the 90-degree angle, hand to the hip. Cross and reach, bring it back. Weight is in your standing heel. Again, we're turning on the inner thighs, finding that side stretch through your body, and just starting to work on a weight transfer, balance, and stability. Good, now take your leg a little bit wider, drop the heel, arms to the chest, palms face in. Press as you rotate, and then squeeze. So really lengthen the arms, and then pull it all back in. Drive off the front heel, feeling the stretch in your inner thigh, feeling the length through your chest. Beautiful, you have 2. Now squeeze and hold. Last one, and return. Good, let's take that back to that P-stance. Now taking your left leg out, bring your arms at shoulder height, step out to your side. Your toes are pointing directly to your side. Reach down, lengthen, and now turn to an internal rotation at 45 degrees. 7 more, so you reach towards your back foot, and then lift and turn the hips the other way. So you're opening your inner thighs here, and then engage your inner thighs to turn your hips. Good, so you are keeping the weight in your heels and focusing on a weight transfer. So you really have to activate those little stabilization muscles, engage your core. Last 2, good, lengthen. Last 1, and hold. Perfect, internal 45, hips are square. Lift your legs straight up and lower. Straight up and lower. So this is our internal rotation. In this stance, notice that the toes are pointing front. You're getting a deep stretch in the outside of that standing hip, and your inner thighs are totally activated here. Continue to squeeze, engage your core. 1 more, up and rest, good. Bring your knee in towards your hands, squeeze your abdominals, and stretch it out. This is our long leg squeeze. So we are working the abdominals to bring the knee in, and then the glute to extend out. The weight is in the standing glute. Drive the heel down, focus on your breath. Good, so you're really creating length through your spine this whole time, never arching or rounding forward. Last 2, and stretch. Last 1, hold. 4, keep lengthening through your arms. 3, squeeze your left glute. 2, and last 1, hold at the top. Bring your knee in towards your hands, engaging your core, and stretch. 7 more, so sit back in your standing glutes, and then stretch and lengthen. We're firing up that standing leg, lots of balance here. Again, working in that deep internal rotation. You should feel the stretch in the standing right hip, and your core is working to bring the knee in. That back glute is working to send the leg out. 2 more, and reach, beautiful. Last 1, and lengthen. Return to your P-stance. Roll your shoulders out, second side. Bring your right leg out, step, and then internally rotate and reach. Good, step out wide. and reach. So you're creating length in your body here. Weight transfer, and in. So we work in a lot of these open rotations to create space in our joints, improve our stability, improve our flexibility. Last one, and hold. Shift your weight forward into your front heel, 8 leg lifts, up and lower. For 7, and lower. Same thing here. Keep pressing into your standing heel and press into the inside of your left big toe. You should feel how that engages all the way up that inner thigh. Yes, and you keep reaching the fingers long, squeezing the core. Good, now let's go into that long leg squeeze. So lift your leg up and then pull the knee forward with your abdominals and then shoot it back by squeezing your glute. So the core fires up to bring the knee in and the back glute fires up to send the leg out. So you can begin to see how the front of the hip stretches when the glutes turn on. So this program, we will focus on turning on those glutes, creating space in your hips, in your joints, and it will ultimately improve your mobility here. Good. Last 2, and reach. Let's really stretch this one. Last one. Reach it out, and return. Great job. So now take your left leg back behind you. This time, drop your heel. Get that calf stretch. Reach your arms out 4 times. Send your arms forward with a straight spine. Frame your shin, and then lift all the way up and look up. I'll turn to the side so you can see this. You reach forward, keeping the spine straight, and then lift up and squeeze. Now make sure your weight is in your front heel. So you may have to shift forward a little bit to drive down with your front heel, and then you'll turn on that glute even more with this deep stretch, and then use the glute to stand up. Perfect. Now lift your back heel, find box positions. Threshold is you row and reach and bring it in. 7 more, reach and in. So there's a slight rotation in your core. Your back hip is kind of turning in. You'll feel more of a stretch and in. You're reaching through your arms, firing up that standing glute. Last one, hold. Bring your 2 arms to the front, create a triangle, shift forward, lift your leg, squeeze the inner thighs in and out. Squeeze in and out. Good, so keep lengthening here. Keep pulling back into your standing heel and return. 3, lengthen your spine. 2, and 1. Find your P-stance. Great job. Second side, shift your weight into your front heel and then catch your right heel down on the floor. Before we begin, shift forward again. Arms out, take that stretch forward all the way down. Frame the shin, drive through the heel, lift up and stretch. Good, you have 3. So you can see her spine is straight, and then on the way up, she squeezes this back glute to get the deeper stretch in the front of the hip. And the more that you do that, the more you'll feel that length running all the way up through your abdominals and then out through your fingers. Last one, good. And reach. Now lift your right heel up, find your box arm, threshold and row. Pull it back, reach and in. So as you drive your right hand forward, drive your left elbow back. Squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the core. Last 2. Good, last 1. And hold, find your arms in triangle, shift forward, lift your leg up, find your balance, squeeze and release. 7 more, squeeze and release. This one is small. Lengthen your back leg and squeeze both of your inner thighs together. Don't forget about your standing leg, work with it. Perfect, you have 2 and 1. Really nice job. And you can go ahead and take your feet nice and wide. And that is it for today. Let's take a quick little cool down stretch. Roll your shoulders out and just tuck your chin so you can breathe and let your body hang heavy. Shift your weight towards your left side, bringing your right hand down. Rotate through your torso, reach up. And in this stretch, just feel that rotation. Hopefully you have a little bit more mobility than from when you started this. Feel the length in your right inner thigh. And then bring the hand down. Second side, just transfer your weight. And reach and rotate. Use your bottom hand to press the floor away. steel toe your feet together so you're about hips width distance or slightly closer. Soften your knees and roll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. And when you get to the top, you can roll your shoulders up and then press them down your back. And thank you again, Danny and Christina. I hope you enjoyed this Express P.volve workout, and we can't wait for you to try our 21-day total body sculpt. We'll see you there.